So, Extreme Rules 2016 has come and gone. Funniest part about that is, I guessed almost each and every match correct, except one. And I didn't guess one of them because I didn't know about it before I made my predictions. It was the tornado tag match between the Flying Romans and Festus and Anderson. Okay, Gallows and Anderson. Didn't really care about that because it's like, all right, the Usos were going to lose anyway. But I did call the Intercontinental Championship match on how I got that wrong. The Giz retained, everyone else did all the work, and his wife helped as usual. So, without further ado, let's just get to the Raw report. So, the show starts off with Seth Rollins coming out. Seth Rollins appeared at the end of the show of Extreme Rules and attacked Roman Reigns after he won his match against AJ Styles. Now, of course, it was the usual stick. Yeah, this is the title. I never lost. I like how he played the crowd, though. That was cool because everyone was like, yes, welcome back. Yeah, everybody was doing that out in the fucking crowd. Welcome back. And he played it like a heel should. He played it kind of masterfully because he reminded everybody, oh, yeah, you're cheering me now, but, you know, you're, shit, months ago that you were saying this and you were saying this. And one thing I do have to say, anybody that has ever said that Seth is the weakest champion ever, that's fucked up because that belongs to the Giz. The Giz is the weakest champion ever. But anyway, Seth Rollins, he played that very good. And Roman Reigns... Yeah, that fucker came out and he didn't say a damn thing, which was good. He just entered the ring and so on and so forth. And yeah, you want this? Come get it. And Seth Rollins was like, no, I'm going to do this on my turn. So he walked out. And Shane O'Mac comes out. And the best thing that he did for that night, in my opinion, is he made the match for Money in the Bank. Seth Rollins never lost that championship, so he's going to get a title shot immediately upon his return. Now, it was crazy because Seth was out for what, 6 or 7 months, and he was supposed to be out for like 9. He came back 2/3 ahead of schedule. So, yeah, it took 2/3 of the time to get through his rehab, and then he came back because he was supposed to come back like 3 months later. But he's back, and I hope he doesn't get injured again. WWE has an injury roster right now that's rivaling the actual fucking roster. So, welcome back, Seth Rollins. Stay healthy and perform in good-ass matches. That's all I ask of you. So, all right. You have Money in the Bank qualifying matches. There are going to be 7 participants in the Money in the Bank Money in the Bank ladder match. Sami Zayn versus Sheamus. Pretty good match, and Sami Zayn qualifies. Now, I like how they did this for the rest of the night. It was the out with the old and in with the new type of crowd, except for maybe one. And the one that was out with the old, in with the new that didn't work, it wouldn't have worked. And I'll explain why a little bit later on. So, yeah, Sami Zayn beats Sheamus. Sheamus gets upset. Look, you're in a fucking Michael Bay Ninja Turtles movie. I don't feel sympathy for you. Fuck that, all right? So, all right, so he goes backstage. Apollo Crews is having an interview because he's in the qualifying match against Chris Jericho, and Sheamus attacks him. All right, yeah, set up that rivalry, and out with the old, in with the new there. But, yeah, so, New Day rocks. New Day rocks. All right, look, New Day comes out, and they have a birthday cake in the ring celebrating the 1200th episode of Raw. Pretty big milestone. But, since Raw has been lackluster for a long time, it's nothing to really boast about. It's just on the air at this point. It's not spectacular as the way it used to be. It could get there, maybe, depending on who's there and who's gone by the next couple of years. But, yeah. In the middle of that, though, the Social Outcasts come out, and yeah, they were supposed to have a match anyway, and New Day was just taking a lot of time and doing their usual shtick, and yeah, being funny, being entertaining, as the New Day are. And this, yeah, come on. Anybody think the Social Outcast was going to win this? No! No. No. And yeah, after the match, Heath Slater, the male Jillian Hall, got a face full of cake. Duh. All right. So, you have Money in the Bank qualifying match between Cesaro and the Jizz. How is this going to go any other way? Cesaro beats Jizz, and Jizz, yeah, damn it, he still has this. And he doesn't fucking deserve it, but at least he's not going to qualify to win the big one. Because he doesn't deserve to be there. He's never deserved to be there. And for those who say otherwise, compare the Jizz to any past champion. If you say the Jizz could win, then you have lost your damn mind. So, remember, dick licking plus animals equals the Miz. Anyway, another qualifying match for Money in the Bank. You had Chris Jericho versus Apollo Crews. Apollo Crews is way too fucking green, way too soon. He doesn't deserve to be in a Money in the Bank match. He just doesn't. Jericho winning that match was, yeah, that was the right call. He's a veteran. Yeah, I'm not sure if he's on his way out now. He's still there. Could he win that fucking match? It would be something if he won that fucking match. I just think he's just there just to be there, but still, he's there. Fuck it. Oh, so Cass comes out and, big Cass, 7 feet tall. You can't teach that. About to speak in the microphone, and this was the mark-out moment of the night for many. Enzo comes running back out. Welcome back, Enzo. Enzo Amore. Hell yeah. Welcome back. Glad you're doing great. Stay healthy, please, because that was some scary shit what you went through with the concussion and all. So, yeah, he's Enzo Amore. A bona fide certified stud, and you can't teach that. Oh, yeah. They remind me of a lot of the New Age Outlaws at this point. Because of the way they come out, the way they serenade the crowd, and they have their catchphrases, they have their loudness, they have their charisma ready. Just have great tag team matches and go get the tag team championships. Maybe from the New Day. Maybe they're setting that up. Maybe. That would be classic as far as the fucking microphone battles, maybe. That would be, yeah. But anyway, fucking Big Cass beats Bubba Ray Dudley. It was an okay match. Wasn't extravagant, but more of it was about the return of Enzo Amore. Welcome back. So, yeah, you had the Charlotte thing. That went on way too fucking long, in my opinion. Charlotte breaking up with her father. Again, that went on way too... Come on, guys. Charlotte dumped her father because now she has somebody fucking new helping her. That's basically what this is. It's like, I don't need you right now because I got more help. I dumped this help for this help. I say I don't need you, but I need her. That's basically what that shit was, and it just went on way too long. We're supposed to feel sorry for Ric Flair. Ric Flair is a legend of this business. Woo! 16-time world champion of different organizations, and he's done it all, and it's like, all right, he could have had a better send-off than that. If it's going to be forever from WWE television, they showed him shaking hands and hugging his longtime friend Arn Anderson, and he just barely said a word as he walked out. And again, it was supposed to be a heartfelt moment, but it's like, come on, they could have done it better in a lot of shorter time. So you had Ambrose versus Ziggler for Money in the Bank qualifying match. Good match, and good that Ambrose won. Once again, it's kind of out with the old, in with the new type of thing. Ziggler, I don't know what happened to him. He just fell off. Maybe it was because he was hanging around AJ Lee for a long period of time. But anyway, Ziggler loses, and they kind of hinted that he's not done with the feud with Baron Corbin yet. Even though Ziggler lost at the pre-show of Extreme Rules. Come on, are you going to hype somebody up and leave somebody behind or not? Fuck that feud. It's over. Move on from that shit. So, okay, you had Kevin Owens versus AJ Styles in the Money in the Bank qualifying match. And it was interesting before the match because AJ Styles was like, yeah, if it wasn't for the Usos and Anderson and Gallows, I would have been WWE champion. And Anderson and Gallows come out and they confront AJ about that. Now, yeah, AJ, you changed that. We know where this is going. But at least there wasn't an attack. But AJ Styles loses his match. Fair and square, I might add. Kevin Owens qualifies for Money in the Bank. And he is my pick at this point. Kevin Owens is my pick, Money in the Bank, at this point in time. That fits perfectly, unless one other person comes back. If Bray Wyatt comes back, then that changes my pick. But as of right now, Kevin Owens is my pick to win Money in the Bank. That would perfectly cap off Kevin Owens, especially for this year, especially with the out with the old and with the new, especially with the whole fuck Roman Reigns thing. And he would have outstanding fucking matches with Seth Rollins in the future, wouldn't he? I would love all of that. But that remains to be seen. That's just the way I feel about it. That's basically the end of Raw. There wasn't really much. It was just right after the pay-per-view, the filler pay-per-view. And even though the pay-per-view was pretty good with their matches, the Asylum match was kind of slow, except for the thumbtacks and Jericho getting stuck and all that. And the Intercontinental Championship match was the bummer of the night because you had motherfuckers doing all the work and Jizzard doing what the Jizzard does. The championship match was a big 6-man clusterfuck like we all knew it was going to be. Rusev is United States champion. Bravo. He kind of bent Kalisto in half. That was, But good. They gave him the fucking belt. All right? Now do something with this motherfucker this time. You had Ziggler losing against Corbin. It was on a pre-show. It doesn't matter. You have New Day, still tag team champions. Raw villains, in my opinion, they weren't ready yet. So you had all of that go on, and you had Charlotte retain because, again, I knew she was going to retain with some form of help. I knew it was going to happen, and it happened, and Natty ended up tapping out. I knew that they weren't going to give it to Natalya, so Natalya is kind of out at this point, in my opinion. But if any of you have different opinions about Extreme Rules, the results, or the show, or even about this Raw, I would like to hear from you. Let me know what you think. So that's my review report on Monday Night Raw after Extreme Rules. It wasn't the best. It wasn't the worst. Oh, Jizz is still Intercontinental Champion. That's just so fucking annoying because he doesn't fucking deserve it. He can't wrestle. But drop kicks, body slams, throwing motherfuckers over the top rope, both feet hitting the floor. Yes, I'm a wrestling fan. This is the theme. And I'll see you later. Credits.